everyone. I'm going to give you a little recap of my presentation on geriatric oral care. I decided to kind of put clips of myself telling you strengths and weaknesses throughout my presentation, so I hope you enjoy. In Pueblo West, I am working on completing my bachelor's degree, and so today I'm going to give you all a presentation. If you have not filled out the pre-test, it is the first couple of pages of the little paper packet that is sitting in front of you. If you could just fill that out for me, I think most of you have already had a chance to do that. Like Jenna said, if you have any questions for me, feel free to wave me down and I'll answer any questions you might have. Most of my stuff is geared towards what I think you deal with, and what Jenna addresses, things that you would probably like more knowledge about. But if you have more questions than other than what I covered, feel free to just wave me down. So does anyone know why it might be important for you to know about oral care?
Because it affects other ranges of your health, like your heart.
Right. So there are a lot of reasons. That is definitely one of them. A lot of elderly patients are not able to care for themselves. So a lot of times they do need your assistance. So it's important for you to know how to help them. If you are not able to help them and they can't comfortably eat, they probably will lose weight, which affects every other aspect of their health. Because you want them to be getting the nutrients and the food and the calorie intake that they need to be healthy. Also, a lot of times it affects their socialization. They're not comfortable talking to people. Maybe they have bad breath, or maybe their dentures loose and they lose their teeth every time somebody talks to them. You know, we wouldn't want to deal with that in our daily life, so it's important that you're aware of their needs and their comfort, just being happy and enjoying life. So what are some barriers to care? I know that for a lot of you it's probably the amount of time that you have with your patients. You probably don't get a lot of time to be like, oh, let me floss your teeth or teach you how to floss your teeth. And I'm going to give you some different options that will help your patients care for themselves. A lot of them maybe that you don't know about that'll make their lives a little bit easier. Also, I know a lot of people, and I hear this all the time, I could never do your job. Well, not everybody wants to stick their hands in other people's mouths. We understand that. We get it. So for about the next minute of my presentation, there were audience members entering into the presentation room. Definitely unexpected, but a learning experience. I wish I would have been a little more prepared for this, but things happen. So the part of the presentation that you missed, because I edited it out, is talking about basically what a healthy mouth looks like, so that the nursing staff is aware of what they want their patient to look like. Calculus was harder, and gingival recession. That's a few images up here for you. This is some areas of recession here. You can see where the gums have moved down. It also shows some tartar here on the bottom of the teeth. What it looks like is these little black holes in the teeth. This is a very obvious picture, but just so you get a good idea of what it looks like in their mouth. So, how do we help them take care of themselves? We do have some options, and I'll show you at the end in our little boxes of ways to help them with their toothbrush. Another great device is an electric toothbrush. It helps them pretty much take care of all the hard work, and the handles are often a little bit thicker, which helps with people who have arthritis. Also, they need to care for the spaces between their teeth, so flossing is very important. If they can't floss their own teeth, some options are floss picks, which I think you all probably know what that looks like. It's just a little U shape. It has a floss across it. Makes it a little more accessible to their mouth. Also, water picks are great for that sort of care. Another thing that can help patients is mouth rinse. Does anyone know the difference between, say, a green Listerine and a purple Listerine? I didn't think so. And none of us, nobody does. It's not something that a layperson just knows. You don't go to the store and just know which mouth rinse to get. You just pick one off the shelf. Well, people who have dry mouth are not going to benefit from an alcohol or an antiseptic mouth rinse, but they might benefit from something like a fluoride mouth rinse. So it's important to kind of know the difference. Patients who have a lot of decay benefit from fluoride mouth rinse, and they may not need the antiseptic, which it helps more with like gingival inflammation and redness. Do you have any questions so far? Okay. Now we're going to talk about people who are edentulous or are missing teeth. Important things to remember with these patients is their prosthetic device needs to be removed nightly. They need to take that out. It's just like when you have a sore on your hand, it needs to breathe. So your gingiva, your gums underneath those dentures and the partials, they need a chance to kind of relax, and they need to be brushed so that they get a little bit of stimulation. I'm going to show you a little clip now, which has all of these steps. This is Amber. She's an Etta in my office, and she was the star of the video that was supposed to play next. Technical difficulties occurred, so that didn't happen. However, thankfully, I had put all the steps to cleaning a denture on the PowerPoint slide, and I also went over them with the nurses live and in action, so a little impromptu.
You have to use special paste. You can use regular toothpaste, right?
On their teeth or on their dentures? You don't actually even need to use a toothpaste. You can just use the denture brush. You're just trying to remove any debris. You actually don't want to use anything that has like an abrasive in it, because that's really just plastic, and over time that won't wear well on the denture.
I have several residents who really freak out if they don't have their dentures in. What can we do to relieve that? How long do they have to stay out for every night?
So what I would try and do is just get them to keep it out just for a couple of hours. If they like, say they have like a soap opera that they watch every day, oh well, while you're watching Young and the Restless, let's just take out your partial and make. So the next section is going to include just a little portion of the topic of thrush when patients have dentures, and then I'm going to skip a little bit larger section in this recap just because of the interest of time, and I want you to see how excited and happy they were for my deliverable of my care box. So I wanted to make sure that I could include that in this recap. So here's the next clip. So another thing that a lot of people with dentures get is called candidiasis or thrush. And I know you guys have seen a lot of this and probably quite a bit of it lately. Usually it appears as like as a white patch on the inner areas of their tongue or their cheeks, sometimes on the roof of their mouth. They'll usually indicate to you that their mouth is kind of cottony and they're feeling really dry. Sometimes they get a loss of taste. So ways that this can be dealt with, they need to be given an antifungal, so they do kind of need a prescription. It's something that you're not going to necessarily be able to directly do. But there are ways that you can help prevent this from happening. One of them is going to be taking that denture out, because they don't take it out enough, so they're not getting the tissues cleaned. Just maintaining the area, brushing it, keeping it clean, making sure the denture stays clean. Does anyone have any questions about any of the things I've covered? Okay. So in front of you, there are some different boxes. There are not quite enough for everyone in this class today. I'm gonna leave these boxes here for you today, so you can take from them, you can use them yourself if you wanna try out the product, or you can give them to a patient that you think of, or you think might appreciate it or need it. The first thing you'll find is this Fixodent box, and inside of the Fixodent box, there's a great pamphlet on how to clean dentures. So in case you forget what needs to be done or what you can do, this pamphlet is fantastic. There's also a denture brush and some Fixodent. So if your patient ever gets a really loose denture, they can use a little bit of Fixodent. The thing that you should be aware of is that they don't need a whole tube of this. No, it's okay. Guys, they need like 3 dots. So not like 3 pea-sized dots inside their denture should be plenty. Right. A lot of times they use like half a tube. They don't need that much. And that's also hard for you to get cleaned off, which is, you know, not helpful in maintaining their oral health. So it's easier if there's not a half a tube on there. I put a toothbrush in here for you. I know that I gave you all a little present one, but that was so you could try this little handle. This handle would be great for someone who can't close their hand all the way down. So you can put the toothbrush handle into this, and then they can use that to brush their teeth. There's also a denture box. Since there's a question, I'll point this out now. This is a tongue scraper.
Okay.
So for those of you who've never seen that before, you can you don't need a lot of pressure with it, but that is an area where a lot of bacteria gets trapped. So I hope you all enjoyed my presentation. I had a great time putting it together. The care kits were a great success, which was super exciting for me. And the nursing home actually asked me to come back and give the presentation again, so that's super exciting. You know, it's a learning experience, so I am excited to have put this behind me and to have learned from it and hopefully to grow from it.